Hi, I'm Brenna. It's nice to meet you. I'm going to be your counselor today.
Oh, hi, Brenna.
Okay, so, did you have? Oh, nice to meet you. Did you have any trouble finding the place today, or did you find it okay?
Not at all. I'm surprised it's not too far from my home.
Okay, that's good. And could I get you anything before we start, like water or coffee or something?
Not really. Like, I already got some water when I was out there waiting, so that's
Cool.
fine.
So, before we jump into the session, I am just going to cover confidentiality with you before we start talking.
Mhm.
So, everything that you say to me will stay between the two of us, unless, however, it does breach confidentiality. And that is when I think that you're going to harm either yourself or someone else.
Okay.
If you ever disclose any form of child abuse or elderly abuse to me, I do tell the proper authorities.
Okay.
And if you're ever in trouble with the law, like in courts, and my notes do get subpoenaed, I do have to present those to the courts.
Okay.
But other than that, everything you say to me will be confidential.
Okay.
So, did you want to start with telling me a bit about what brought you in here today?
Well, it's mainly my, I don't know, seemed to be an issue about the medication I'm taking for my pain. I had surgery about a year ago, and I don't know, it still pains me, and I take medication for it, but the doctor said I really shouldn't be on it still, and is trying to wean me off of it.
Mm-hmm.
But like the other stuff's just not working.
Yeah.
To add on to that, it feels like it's disrupting my life a little bit. I don't know, like, I guess sometimes I can't stay awake long enough. Like, I don't wake up in time to go to work, and I don't know. I think my boyfriend's getting annoyed, and I think he told my mom about it, and she's angry at me for some reason. I don't know why, but I know there might be a problem, but I don't know. I can't figure out what it is right now.
Well, you definitely want some sort of change to happen because you did come in here today, and that's very good. A lot of people don't even make the step to come see someone and talk about it, you know?
I guess.
So you should. That is very, very good that you came in on your own for help. And so you said that you've tried other things. What other methods have you tried to relieve pain?
Oh, I tried homeopathy, and then I tried going for those massages or whatever it is, and acupuncture, um, other meds like milder meds like Tylenol and stuff like that doesn't do anything. I think that's about all I've tried so far. I don't know if there's anything else. I've never had this happen to me before.
So have you maybe researched other ways like home remedies for pain after surgery, like after an extended amount of time after the surgery?
I mean, besides the stuff I've already done, not really. I have no time to research.
Well, would you be willing? Maybe the two of us could research.
I guess if you've got other ideas.
Yeah,
Sure.
for sure. I mean, that's something we could definitely do together. Like, come up with a home remedy and see if that works for you. And it might be trial and error at first.
My doctor might complain about that.
True.
So I don't know.
Well, of course, you can talk to your doctor before and then come in with me, and then we can look at.
I guess we can figure
Obviously,
it out.
I'm not a medical professional, but
yeah,
whatever your doctor thinks would be best for you, and whatever you think is best for you, we could come up with.
I guess if I know what else is out there, I could always take it to my doctor and see if.
Yeah, for sure. Because we could just do the research, and then you could bring it in and say which one you think would be best for you to get off the medication.
I guess.
So you said also that you think your boyfriend is starting to get annoyed. Is it taking a serious toll on the relationship, or?
Well, if I don't go to work, I don't get paid, and it's I can't pay my share of the rent, and I'm sleeping more now, and I don't want to go out and do stuff, and these just all this stuff. I guess he liked that we used to do. I guess I don't do that much anymore. Yeah. I mean, it's not my fault. Sometimes I just don't feel like doing it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but I don't know.
And so, when did the side effects start really affecting the relationship, would you say?
I don't know, like maybe 6 or 7 months in. At first, it was fine. It was just for the pain, and it said I wouldn't be on it for very much longer. And I don't know, a month turned into 2, and it turned into 6, and next thing I knew, I was like, it was the only thing that would help with my pain.
And sorry, you said before it's sometimes hard for you to wake up when you're on the medication.
Yeah.
Do you set like multiple alarms or just like one or any at all?
Well, I just set one, and then I like snooze it every time it comes off.
Do you think maybe setting multiple alarms would help? I know personally that's what I have to do because one alarm I snooze it all the time and I can't get up.
I don't know. It's strange and annoying.
Yeah, for sure.
Because if there are multiple alarms, then it just makes my head hurt.
Oh, it's very annoying.
Yeah, so if I can snooze.
I can tell you that. But it gets me out of bed. So I know personally that works for me. I don't know if that would be something that you would like to try out, but...
Yeah. Yes, it could. My boyfriend does it.
Yeah?
And that's annoying.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
But
I understand how annoying it is. And you said that you think he told your mom. Did your mom mention it to you, or is she just, like, acting different towards you?
kind of both. Like, she mentioned it, sort of. Like, she's like, she thinks there's an issue. And, like, what am I taking? Am I still in pain? She just keeps asking questions. And like, she's acting kind of weird about it and stuff. And, just complaining about it and telling me about what could happen.
And, like, was she always showing this amount of concern when you first went on the medication, or is this just more of a recent thing?
Yeah, it's more recent, I
More
suppose.
recent.
She's always been kind of, like, mean and sort of evil. But, like, it's not... She's gotten even worse over the years.
So,
Or over the last year or so.
before the surgery, how would you say your relationship with your mother was on a scale of 1 to 10?
I don't know, maybe like a 2?
And do you think it's
She's crazy.
gotten worse since?
Yeah,
surgery?
probably.
Yeah.
Most likely. I don't know, she's just like, at first she was concerned, and then, like, she just got really weird and possessive, and then she got, like, obsessive about my thing. It's, like, my situation. Why does she have to, like, be so strange about it?
Yeah. And is she, like, really involved in your life, or is it just in this one field she seems to be very involved in
Well,
it?
she tries to be involved in my life, but I don't really want her to be.
Okay, fair
Like,
enough. That's fair enough.
Try to avoid her as much as I can.
Yes, and that's fair.
And, she's, I don't know, she's just weird and just makes everything into, like, a whole, just blows everything up.
Yeah.
And out of proportion, and just, I don't know, she doesn't seem like the type of person who would want to tell anything or, like, confide in. So I just,
You feel like you can't talk to your mother about certain things? Like, you feel like you wouldn't be able to talk to her about the problems that you're facing right now?
No, I don't think so.
And you've always felt this way?
Yeah. Yeah, she's not really a listener.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
So, like, this hasn't made your relationship with your mother stronger, like,
No.
in any way? And does your boyfriend have a good relationship with your mom?
Somewhat, I guess. She doesn't mind him, I
Mhm.
suppose. But, like, I try to avoid her enough that I don't really give her enough of a chance to, like, even figure it out or find out if they get along much.
Well, like, so when you have, like, your family kind of in your business about it, what are your coping mechanisms? Because, I mean, I don't know about you, but I would feel kind of, like, not angry, but just, like, upset that she's trying to be involved when I didn't want her to be. So, like, how do you feel when she gets involved in your
before,
life?
I just avoided her or ignored her when she talked about stuff. And now, like, I mean, the drugs not only help with the pain, it's really nice for, like, ignoring her.
Yeah.
So like most of the time I'm not. I don't know. It makes me feel like I could just I don't know, just ignore her and pretend nothing exists, kind of thing.
So do you think
That's
sometimes you might use your medication to take the edge off when it comes to your relationship with your mother?
I don't know. Like I mean, I still try to take it regularly. Like
Well, also for
prescription,
pain, yes, but
but it does feel good when
Mhm.
like we have family dinners or something and I take my meds and then it's just like everything's just great.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, it definitely helps dealing with
Yeah.
family. So do you think like I know you said like your mother isn't easy to talk to, but do you think like maybe you guys could set boundaries with each other? Maybe not now, but like at some point, whenever you feel comfortable
I don't
setting
know. That woman
boundaries
does
with.
no boundaries.
Yeah.
Like she's crazy.
Do you think something like family counseling would help you too? Maybe the two of you sitting with a family counselor?
I don't know. I'd have to get her there first.
Yeah, that might be the problem is she might not be willing to do it, but I mean if she was willing, would you be willing just, to like have someone to talk through and
To sit down with her.
it's a lot, I know.
I mean, like we're not. I don't hate her,
but you'd rather
but
not
I just
deal with
don't like talking to her or dealing with her.
her. That's understandable. Well, I mean, if it's something that you would like even think about doing, I can like give you references of great family counselors, and like it could just help you like set boundaries and stuff, and then maybe it would
Yes.
help you.
Sure, I could try. I could tell her
Okay.
about it and see what she says.
For sure, that sounds great. So unfortunately, that is all the time that we have here today. But for next week, we could research some at-home remedies that you could take to your doctor for pain as well. And then I could also give you a list of those family counselors that you could look into. And
Sure.
I am not telling you you have to do it. That is just an option for you.
Something, I guess.
Yeah, it's just something to think about if you want to.
Okay.
It's there. You have the option,
Yeah.
just so you know. And thank you for coming in.
Thanks.